was getting bigger was because I was eating with everybody in the house. I was eating with my baby. I was eating with my husband. I was eating when I'm eating by myself. I was eating only 48 hours. I was able to lose 5 pounds. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? It has been a long time. If this is your first time stopping by and seeing my face, all I want to say is welcome. My name is Mariam. So in today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I feel like today's video I just want to give a little bit life update. Yeah, at my last video I think that was since since Ramadan. Yeah, that was my last record anything basically. So in today's video is going to be something different. I just want to give a little life update of exactly what I'm doing with, you know, I'm like the other videos. As you can see, I was doing trying to lose some weight after I gave birth. But yeah, after that it was really hard for me to like continue to learn how to grow, just eating healthier, you know, in general. I was doing so well with meal planning, meal prepping, and also making sure that I'm eating healthier. I was in a row doing that, but then I was like seeing my weight is not going down, and then I had to, like, you know, because I like to evaluate after every month and to see what I'm doing, if it's working for me or not. Because before I would just do what I'm doing and not sit down to see if it's working for me or if it's not, if I'm actually seeing a result or not. So I don't like to weigh myself all the time, but I like to measure inches and stuff like that, and also, you know, pictures, and also my clothes. My clothes are the main thing that I can see if I'm actually, like, you know, losing weight or not, or if I'm actually gaining. So recently it has been weird because my clothes was like getting tighter, and I'm like, what? No, and this was like my postpartum clothes. You know, before I was like before pregnancy my weight was good, you know. Before pregnancy I lost pounds or more. Yeah, so my weight was good until pregnancy, and then, you know, with pregnancy come with, you know, a lot of weight, which is natural. So now that I'm trying to lose all that weight, so it has been a challenge. And then I had to sit down and ask myself, you know, what is the different now? What is something that I'm doing now that I wasn't doing before? And what I catch myself is that the way I eat, like before, I know exactly my meals. You know, I'm drinking, if I'm drinking shakes, I'm drinking shakes. If I'm drinking a meal a day, 2 meals a day, or 3 meals, I know exactly my routine. But since I gave birth, I didn't have routine. You know, yes, I was cooking healthier, eating healthier, but I was not actually, like, you know, how do I say this? I was not actually following like how much meals I'm eating, how much am I consuming, how many calories am I consuming. Even though I'm not a person that calorie counts, but at least, you know, when you're mindful about something, like, you know, it helps you in some way. Even if you don't calorie count, it will help you to reduce the amount of calorie. But if your mind is not on it, you're just eating whatever, even if it's healthier, you know, I feel like too much of everything is gonna make you gain weight, you know. So I had to like try to cut down like the amount of time that I'm actually putting food in my mouth, and be mindful of that, you know. So I tried to be mindful of that, but then that was a challenge because my body is like already used to that, eating whatever time that my body is ready to eat. And I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to like push back a little bit and eat like 3 meals a day and stop the snacking, you know. But it was really, really hard for me to like continue to do that. And then I have to like, okay, before I was doing this, I was good. And then I forgot that before I started my actual journey of losing the 45 pounds, I did so much other little diet. I did military diet, water fasting, and military diet, water, and egg diet. You know, I did so much little diet, and that helped me to curb my appetite and to curb the, like, you know, I don't know how to say the words, and my tongue is very, but you know, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I was trying, all those diet that I was doing was in a way they helped me to like to control the way I see food, and also my relationship with food, and not let food control me. And then I'm like, oh my god, I need to go back to those, so that way I can have a control over the way I see food, you know. So I'm like, okay, out of all those 3 diets, of how many diets, I don't remember all of them that I did before, which one helped me the most, which was the water fasting. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna try to go back to water fasting, so that way I can have a control over my way of eating and the way I see food, you know. I tried to do that, and then I'm like, you know, when you start to do something, now you start doing your little research and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, let me see what's new about water fasting now. Let's see, you know, what is the new thing people are doing now. You know, maybe I can incorporate something to my, you know, now that I want to do the water fasting, you know. And then I started doing more research, and then I found like so many new things that I like the way I did it before, and now people are doing it is so many, like, oh my god, so many different plans that you can follow that is like so amazing. So many new ways that has to do with intermittent fasting, water fasting, you know. Intermittent fasting, I just say intermittent fasting because it sounds so good when you say it like that. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. And I find so many new plans people are doing. I'm like, wow, I was so amazed, and I was so happy that there's so many, like, I feel like there is so many people doing it now. It's not like a crazy thing. Before, is you even scared to tell somebody that you water fasting, they'll look at you, are you okay, you know. But now it's like, it's not like a, for me now, it's not like you don't get judged that much. Like, you don't get like people be looking at you like you crazy, you know. So I'm so happy to see that. Yeah, so I started it with the water fasting. I did 48 hours straight, you know, because this is not my first. I'm already used to like fasting, so it's not my first. So it was easy for me to like do the 48-hour fasting compared to, because I feel like water fasting, if you are somebody that fasts Ramadan, you can do water fasting, okay? It's not as hard as you think, you know? So I did my first 48 hours because the thing about me, I like to do something, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna try the hardest, because my main goal, I looked at, there's so many different plans when it comes to water fasting. There is like people that do like 16 hours fast and 8 hours of eating, and there's people that do one meal a day, which is called OMAD. And there's some people that do alternate day fasting, which means like you fast today and then tomorrow you eat, and after, like, you repeat the same thing over and over again. That's alternate day fasting. So I had to like think, I'm like, okay, I'm already good at, and so there's so many, like I just mentioned few plans, but there is so many other plans that you can follow. So based on my research, and then based on the way I am as a person, I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna start with after my 48-hour fasting, you know. So I'm like, okay, the one that make most sense to me was the alternate day fasting, which is like you fast today and live tomorrow, and then you fast and repeat after that. That one make the most sense to me, because if I give myself 16 hours of fast and then 8 hours of eating, I'm gonna feel like, okay, that 8 hours I'm gonna end up eating so much calories, and then my fast will not count. And maybe I might, because I don't want to be dealing with calorie counting. So if I don't want to do that, I need to be able to, how do I say this, I need to be able to control the way I eat. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with all that. And then I know fasting was not like something that's gonna be hard for me, because I'm already used to fasting. As I was fasting since I was the age of 13. Fasting is like not the hardest thing for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with the 36 hour of fasting. Yeah, that was the challenge that I give myself. I'm like, okay, 36 hours, that sounds good. If I like fast for 36 hours, and then the next day, which is gonna be the so the 36 hours of fasting is like you fast from today, like 8 a.m. today to until not tomorrow, but the following day, 8 a.m. From 8 p.m. today until like, it's like you fast today, eat tomorrow, fast today, eat tomorrow, you know, like the alternate day fasting. So I will fast for 36 hours and then break my fast. I have 12 hours of eating window. You know, I try to go by like the exact 36 hours. I don't, some people will do like, if you want to do like the alternate day fasting, some people will do like fast for 24 hours, eat for 24 hours, fast for 24 hours, eat for 24 hours. But me being me, I try to do like the 36 hours of fast, and then I will do 12 hours of eating window, and then fast again, and then eat and fast and eat. That's exactly what I'm doing now. So far, I have done that for more than what? I think I'm on my second week. Yeah, second week. Yeah, but I wanna like go over how I felt like on my first 48 hours of fasting straight. That was my first time when I start back again. That was amazing. For only 48 hours I was able to lose 5 pounds. It was amazing. And when I saw that on the scale, I'm like, wow, you know, I'm so happy I went back to this. You know, like it felt like, you know, when you're looking for something and you're working hard towards something, you're working hard for it for a long time, and you still couldn't find a solution or a best way possible, and then finally you find that one thing that's so simple, that doesn't involve a lot of your money, or, you know, get what I'm saying, a lot of your, like, my 48 hours of fasting, I did not work out, you know. I just did my house duty stuff, taking care of my baby, the house, and cooking and stuff like that, cleaning. Basically, that was my exercise on that 48 hours of fasting. So 48 hours of fasting, I was able to lose those 5 pounds. I was super excited about that. So since then, that even motivated me to stay going, you know, and try to, like, you know, continue with the water fasting. And I actually love the way I feel with the fasting. I didn't think I'm gonna be continue like doing it for a long period of time, but with the way it's going now I think I'm gonna continue with the water fasting. I'm gonna give myself a whole month. You know, my goal is to go down to 150 pounds. I started from 170. As I said, I lost 5 pounds on the 48 hours, which after that was like, I was like after 172, I'm down to 169. I'm not sure exactly, I'm not good at math, but anyways, I started from 172. I lost 40, no, okay, let me take my time so I can bring out the word correctly. Okay, I started my weight at 172 pounds. Yeah, my weight was going up. I didn't like it, you know. And then with the 48 hours of fasting, I was able to lose 5 pounds. You know, I can go more detail about what I did on that water fasting, you know, exactly what I did on another video, because I don't want this one to get too long. I just want to give a little life update. That's what I'm doing currently, and I'm loving it. Okay, and with the alternate day fasting, I love it. I love this plan so much, you know. My inches, I can see my inches going down. I don't want to wait myself. I just want to wait until a whole month, and then I can see exactly where I'm at. You know, I feel like after I reach my goal of 150 pounds being that's my goal weight, I don't know if I reach there, if I'm gonna be happy with it or sad with it, I don't know. But if I reach there, I'll be happy that I accomplished that goal. But then I will know I'm gonna adjust it, because I don't want to be looking so skinny. I just want to like maintain it, and then I'll start looking into different things. But I just love it because I will have a full day of just eating my healthy stuff, or even if I want to eat my little ice cream bar or something that I usually don't touch because I'm trying to eat healthier. But with alternate day fasting, I don't really have that much control over, like, I'm eating that, but I'm seeing that I'm losing weight. And my stomach, oh my god, my stomach was getting bigger and bigger, even though I was eating healthier, but it was getting bigger. It was because I was eating with everybody in the house. I was eating with my baby. I was eating with my husband. I was eating when I'm eating by myself. I was eating when I'm overly stressed taking care of my baby. And afterward, I would just sit there and stress eat, you know. But now that I know I only have this time period to eat, and I'm eating these meals that I'm supposed to eat, I don't do that anymore. And now I can feed my baby without feeling like I have to be eating at the same time. I can take care of my, you know, sit down and watch a TV or enjoy a movie or YouTube video without feeling like I need to snack, because now my appetite went down. Like, I'm so happy that I went back to this, you know. I'm so happy that I went back to this. Like, I don't know. It just felt like I was missing something, and then I found it now. That's how I felt, you know. It feels great. And my energy on my fasting day, I feel like now my fasting day, that's when I do the most work in my house, you know, the most cleaning, the most cooking, because my fasting day I be having so much energy. And when I'm not fasting, like, you know, on my feast day, I don't have that much energy, because, you know, when you eat, you just feel lazy. That's what be happening. So I just love my fasting day, because I'm so more productive on everything that I want to do, and I just love it so much. And somebody that's trying to lose weight, I would say give this a try. Give this a try. Your body, you're gonna thank you're gonna thank yourself later if you give this a try, because it's definitely worth it, honestly. Like, I have no regrets. I'm on my second week. I have no regrets. I'm using the app called Zero to like track my timing, you know, when I start fasting, break fast, and also you have a lot of tips in there and stuff like that. It's really great because sometimes you just feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired, let me look at the time, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so close, you know, I'm gonna keep going. And then you see like the amount of hours you have fasted already, it's gonna keep you going. It's gonna motivate you to keep going. So yeah, I love it. And I love the way like I can wear, I'm like, okay, I don't want the video to get longer, but anyways, this is my life update for now. So I'm gonna go more detail into like, you know, the 48 hours in the next video. So I hope you guys really like this video. If you have any questions or comments or anything, put them down below, or you can text me on Instagram if you have any questions. Yeah, Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat if you have my Snapchat. So yeah, assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.